My Glock make music, Lizzie singing like a melody. I'ma squeeze my 44, I let you get the best of me. Killers who gon' shoot that bitch aggressively.
What it is, y'all. Hey, today's video is gonna be on the time I got arrested. You'd be surprised. So, on the day of, was it New Year's? I think so. This was 2019. Yeah. So I was getting ready to, for y'all that don't know, around that time I was getting ready to do my sheriff training because I want to be sheriff. So, um, but so my girlfriend asks me. She goes, I don't really do favors for people, because I'm really like antisocial in a way. So I don't know you. I'm not doing shit for you. But my girlfriend, her friend needed a ride to her boyfriend's house. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I do it this one time, right? I don't know this girl at all. So of course I'm gonna have my 40 cal. Yes, the police still has my Gen 3 Glock 22. Um, they took that 2019. Still ain't got the shit back yet. Uh, Whatever. I got the paperwork in, filed to get it back, because I'm getting that bitch back. That's why I got the Gen 4, because they have my Gen 3. Now I'm about to get the Gen 5. Damn, I just told y'all what's gonna be the next video. Anyways, uh, anyways, um, so she goes and I take her friend, but when I pull up to her friend's house, a girl and a guy gets in the back seat. I turn around, like, okay, who the fuck are y'all? They tell me who they is. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go drop her off. I didn't realize that what the fuck I was pulling up to, right? It's 3 strangers in my car, right? Don't know y'all, so of course I'm gonna have my gun, right? Okay, so we get to the boyfriend's house, and uh, they all 3 just jump out quick. I'm like, okay, what the fuck did I just get myself into? So I guess she caught her boyfriend at a girl's house or whatever. So boyfriend comes out, the girl's dad comes out, and her mom comes out, and the boyfriend comes out. So I'm like, okay, I'm watching every single one of them come out the house. Okay, the girl that got caught cheating or whatever, the girl's house that her boyfriend was at came outside throwing like wrenches, screwdrivers, and shit towards my car. I'm like, yo, I have a gun, and I will use it, right? There's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Her dad talks, oh, I got a gun too, right? Me, I'm not afraid to use my gun if I have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pull this shit out just to scare you. If I pull this out, it's being used on you. So I let this shit be known to I will defend myself because I don't know anybody at this scene, right? So, but as a good gun owner, I go to de-escalate the situation and say we leaving. They don't want to leave. I'm the only ride there, right? I'm okay. Go down the street a little bit. They live right next to a little ass church. So this girl in the back seat, she never got out, right? Mind you, I got my sunroof open, wide open. She's like, let me see the gun. I'm like, okay. I give her the gun, but no bullets in it, right? Because she wants to look at it. This would fuck me up. She goes through the sunroof. Where is this bitch out? I'm like, what the fuck? Get my gun. I said, no, we leaving, bro. Y'all need to get in the car. Soon as I leave out the neighborhood, all I see is zoom, zoom, zoom. Hell of police cars flying past. Whole time they're looking for me. I'm like, what the fuck? All because she did that bullshit with my gun, right? So the story gonna get a little interesting. Um, so they catch. I try to like sneak away, but they come back and find me because my car is like a bright red. You won't miss it. So whole time her mom was in the house calling the police because she just did that shit through my sunroof, right? So, you know, I get pulled over, right? So here's the intersection, here's the street that we on. And it's a cross street this way and another street coming from this direction. So, like, maybe like 5 or 6 cop cars surround the car, right? I'm gonna tell you what's shaky and interesting. They blocked both the streets off, right? Pulled us out one by one, right? I'm telling them, I have, the police tried to make it seem like I stole the gun. They was like, where'd you get the gun from? Who'd you buy it from? I'm like, I got a private sale. I legally bought this. I had a receipt for it in my wallet. And I tried to show them a picture of my permit, right? My pistol permit. So, in North Carolina, you have to either put it on the dashboard or the seat so it can be seen. You can overcarry a vehicle in NC. I know my fucking laws, okay? I'm obviously want to be a fucking sheriff. So, mind you, you got a K9U, you got K9 units out there, you got rifles and shotguns pointed at me, like from different angles. I'm talking about 2 ARs on the front windshield and a handgun. You got a shotgun behind my head. Like, you get what I'm saying? And as a black person, most black people get scared and shit. I'm like, y'all just be cool. My gun is legal. Y'all don't have to worry about shit, right? Here's where it get interesting. So, they pull me out. They interrogate me on where the gun came from. I'm like, dude, yes, I know I'm black. Yes, I'm on the wrong side of town. Yes, I have a nice car. They thought I was a fucking drug dealer. Bro, do it look like I sell drugs? No, I'm just a dude who collect guns. But anyways, so long story short, I got arrested. But here's the thing. Here's how I got that shit dismissed. What the police fucked up doing is, in North Carolina, you, as an officer, you are supposed to state what the person's been arrested for, right? Here's what he fucked up. He didn't tell none of us that shit. You just detained us and then one of his colleagues said, take him to the station. We're not going no fucking where. Y'all need to tell me what the fuck I'm getting arrested for. Cause why am I handcuffed? I didn't do shit. Right? So we all get to the station. They let the whole time, I didn't know these was minors at the time. They was like 17. All of them, 17, 3 of them. So I'm sitting here like, what? Because I guess the gang task force person came in there and was like, you know, we had run-ins with all of them, and they got a record with us. And you know they're minors, right? I didn't know that. I was 20, I think. Was I 20? Yeah, I was 20. Or 21. One of them. I was 20. So, I'm 22 now. But, yeah, that he fucked up doing that shit. By law, you're supposed to tell somebody what they're being arrested for before you even take them any fucking where. You see what I'm saying? So he went to the first court appearance, right? He didn't really want to talk. He left the courtroom. So the last 2 court dates, in NC there's 3 court dates that the officer has to show up to. If he doesn't show up to the last one, they're gonna dismiss it. So November 12th, 2020, got my shit dismissed, right? But you know what this cost me? I got kicked out of the academy, the sheriff academy, for this shit. So I paid the big price by not snitching on none of them, right? Because I'm not perfect. I come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Street code. But I wouldn't want to see somebody younger than me fuck up their life when they can prevail and I can fix my error. My error was, let me tell you, he said they took an hour in the interrogation room. They took an hour to tell me what I'm being charged with. So they come back in there. He's like, well, the only thing we can charge you with is carrying concealed because of where the gun was found. Now let me tell you, as a black person, you have a better chance of being shot by the police. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. You got ARs, shotguns, and pistols pointed at my car from different sides. Do you really think I'm gonna pick this 40 cal up and put it somewhere? That's like me sitting in the car doing this, moving the gun around. An officer is going to react to that. He's going to react to that, and I don't know how he's going to react to it. So what I did was leave it by my feet, because I'm not picking it up. You got guns pointed all around my car. You really think I'm going to... Come on now. This ain't set it off. So, he said, man, you going to have to go to jail today. I got out the same fucking day. But that fucked me up, my career up, because now I have to get the shit off. I haven't even got it off my record yet. Got to get it expunged. Then I can go back to the sheriff stuff. But other than that, that's how I got arrested, man. That's my only charge. Wouldn't have had no charge if she didn't do what the fuck she did, right? That's why I don't do favors for people. Because shit like that will cost you. So, to my young people out there, my last video I just told y'all, I got my concealed carry. I'm not going through that bullshit again. So, I did right, got my shit together, went and got me a concealed carry, and I'm just waiting for this shit to come in the mail. So, to my young people, you better carry legal, because that shit will fuck you up if you trying to get a career in law enforcement. Or I can't even join the FBI. I don't even think I can get in the military right now. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I wanted this to be a learning lesson for them, and I'll take the heat. That's my firearm, so gotta take the heat. No matter who hand it was in, come back to me. You see what I'm saying? So, that's something that I have to deal with. That's a choice I made, so I live with it. I get it expunged. I got it dismissed. I'd rather be dismissed than me get charged with it. I mean, not charged, convicted. You know what I'm saying? So, the background investigator of the sheriff's office was like, yeah, man, you can't. The only reason why we kicked you out is because of that. It was active. So like December 31st, I got arrested. Got out, and I told the sheriff academy people, training people. I literally had this was December 31st. I had to do my training December 11th, my physical training. I'm like, boy, I'm fucked. I'm like, do y'all? I went to my my higher ups and asked them, okay, well, do y'all still want me to continue, or do you want me to get it off the record first? He was like, well, you can try to continue. I'm like, so that's what I did, and I went to 3, because the way it works is you got to go through the physical part, you got to do an interview with 3 higher ups, a lieutenant, a supervisor, a lieutenant, a sergeant, and a captain. Then once you pass that, you gotta do your psych shit, your psychological shit, and then you get to go to the main sheriff or the chief. If you're doing a police department, so sheriff and chief is 2 different things. But so yeah, I got denied. I got kicked out because that training, the official academy was supposed to start June 1st of that. So, yeah, it fucked me up, but hey, you live and you fucking learn, man. So, this is a pat on my back saying, hey, get your shit together. So, I got my shit together, got my concealed. Can't nobody tell me shit once it come in the mail. So, yeah, I'm not perfect. Never said I was, but that's a learning lesson that I had to live with. Won't do that bullshit again. But that's why I don't do favors for people. for that exact reason, because it can put me in situations that I don't want to be in. So I've been miserable since I got arrested. Like life wise, job wise, uh, something on your record like that. That was a class A misdemeanor. No, class B. One of them. Um, uh, so the way the charge worked, you go from A to C, I think, some shit like that. So anything near an A, it's a felony. Uh, but glad it's not a felony, because I like guns. Okay, they take my guns away, I don't know what the fuck I do with myself. But yeah. Let me know if y'all got some stories of being arrested. But this is a first hand to hand. If you ever got arrested or want to know what it's like to get arrested for concealed carry, because shit, life is gonna be hard. I can't get certain jobs. I can't. The job that I want, my career, uh, that shit fucked me up, man. It fucked me up. Like I've been depressed. I've been miserable. This shit is not. It's not it, man. So I gotta get that shit expunged. It takes 6 to 8 months. Gotta wait. I'm probably not gonna do the sheriff shit till fucking 2022, man. And I was supposed to do this shit when I turned 21. That was my goal when I left high school. I'm 22 now. I could have been got that shit expunged, but it's like I don't know. I just kept bullshitting because it's like it's gonna take a few months for the shit to even get off my record. But um, yeah, man. Y'all be safe out here, cause that shit. But if you ain't got shit to lose and you in them streets don't want to do shit with your life, then you can go get as many stolen guns. You can get as many charges and felonies and misdemeanors you want. I ain't doing that shit because I wasn't raised like that. So I mean, I am an example product of my environment, but that's not what the fuck I want. I want to live comfortable. I got my own crib. I'm 22. How many motherfuckers you know that's 22 with their own crib? Motherfuckers still living with their parents. I got a nice crib. I got a nice car. Uh, I had good income. Phone about to die, but I had good income. Still do. Had two $20 an hour jobs. I got a job that worked from home. I got a job that I actually travel to. But I like to collect guns. And I got bills to pay for. I got a car to pay for. I got insurance. All human shit. So let this shit be a learning lesson to y'all, man. If you want to be something in life and you want to deal with firearms, you better do that shit the legal way and get your shit together, because you can get a pistol purchase permit, but that don't really hold no weight when you leave a gun in a certain part of your car. I left the show on the floorboard, and they talking about, oh, it's concealed. But check it out. Little did he know, he didn't come to the court. He didn't come to the court date because he couldn't prove, because the officer has to prove why he charged you with that. He has to prove that I intentionally tried to conceal my gun. I know why he didn't show up, because he couldn't prove it. Because if somebody's intentionally concealing something, they tuck it away. No, I just put it on the floorboard. But you said where it was found at, on the floorboard, right? But he never walked up to the car and told me to get out. He told me to shut the car off, roll the window down, and they called us out the car one by one, while having big ass guns pointed at us. You know what I'm saying? So I know why it was I wasn't really worried about going to court, because I knew it was gonna get dismissed. But at the same time, can't chance it. But y'all be careful, man. Y'all do that shit the safe way. I did the shit the safe way, and it still. And plus, I was on a bad part of town with gangs are and shit. But yeah, this shit fucked me up. Oh, let me tell you, here's the dirty shit. They was like, oh yeah, man, we don't want to tow your car. It's a nice car, and we'd hate for you to have to get it out of impound. Yo, they dumped my car in some fucking vacant uh, parking lot and sat here, got out of jail. I'm like, fuck, where's my car at? I had to walk 3 or 4 miles to my car in the dark on a fucking highway, dude. Like, bro, they did me fucking dirty, bro. Like, that shit wrong as hell. I could have took that court shit higher than what it was due to what they did and they sloppiness, cause I know the law, right? I'm knowing what you supposed to do as an officer, and the crooked shit that y'all did, I could have made that shit higher than what, but I wasn't worried about it because I knew I was gonna get dismissed. But yeah, y'all be careful, man. That's my story on the time I got arrested. Some serious shit. But hey, if I would have picked that gun up, I probably wouldn't be standing in front of the camera right now. You know what I'm saying? So I played that shit safe. I'll take the charge. I get it expunged. I ain't worried about it. But I won't do no shit like that again. And I was already on my way to get my concealed. I just wasn't old enough at the time. I think I was like 20. You gotta be 21 for that. But yeah, we getting things back on track. Got my concealed in the mail coming. Gotta get the charge expunged. And hey, but y'all be careful, man. I'll catch up with y'all on the next one. Oh, before I go, by the way, I already told y'all, but the Gen 5 Glock 40, Glock 22 is, yeah, yes sir. I got rid of it. I sold the Gen 4, didn't want that anymore. I went and got hands on with the Gen 5, and I like it. It's a way heavier slide, dude. Like, way heavier. So, y'all stay tuned for that, but I'll catch up with y'all.
That's why I was raised having glasses of necessity. What shorties. I just bought a new Glock with a laser, and I keep that bitch on my hip like a pager.